Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to today's Friday, May 19th, 2023, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Boys Varsity Bay State Conference Interdivision Lacrosse action. As your Walpole High Timberwolves host the Natick High Redhawks from John Turco Field on the Walpole High campus. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be handling all the play-by-play action for today's game, while Nick Piccarilli does his typical awesome job behind the camera for us. Walpole will try to snap a two-game losing streak today, but it's not going to be easy. Natick stands in third place in the Carey Conference at 6-3 and is 8-6 overall. The Timberwolves are 3-2 at home, runners-up in the Herget Division, and have outscored their opponents 137-93. After dropping a 14-10 count to Lincoln Sudbury Regional, the Orange and Blue has bested Milton 20-9, Brookline 8-2, and the Neshoba Regional 6-5, before falling short against Needham and Milton, both by a single goal in their last two games. Walpole is ranked 7th at the latest MIAA Division II power rankings. The other wins for Walpole have come against Braintree, Bishop Fan, Weymouth, and Framingham. Westwood, Natick, and Medfield have also decisioned the T-Wolves. Walpole has dropped 3 straight to Natick, but is 2-3 going back to 2017. The Redhawks are ranked 22nd in the D1 power rankings, are 3-3 on the road, and have outscored their opponents 121-94. Natick started the year with 4 straight wins over Wayland, 14-3, Waltham 19-3. Newton North 9-5 and Framingham 8-7 before dropping 3 in a row to Concord Carlisle 6-3, Winchester 9-3, and Bridgewater Regional 10-8. Following these setbacks, the Red and Blue then took a pair from Brookline and Milton. Wellesley and Needham then defeated Natick before they sandwiched wins over Newton North and Brookline around an 8-7 loss to Framingham in their last game. Anyone interested in providing play-by-play or color commentary to any Walpole High games, please contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or by emailing her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. You too could be standing up here on top of the John Turco press box calling these games. Or you could do softball, baseball, any sport that's out there. We're always looking for someone. So be sure to give them a call and, enjoy the game. All right, 2 teams out on the field, and we are going to be getting ready to begin very shortly. Justin Hutnick in goal for Walpole. While, let's see. I think it's Evan Heffler in goal for Natick. And the face-off is won by the Redhawks. Bringing it down on the side is Jack McDonald. No, it's not. It's Peter Metcalf on the far side. Passes it over to Brady Kittler, one of the captains of the Redhawks. Natick moving the ball around the square. Coming in a shot on the side of the net, covered up by Hutnick. He sends it downfield. Picked up there by Gabe Elkin for the Redhawks, but Walpole gets it right back. Bringing it in and pass over. Shot. Doesn't get it off. Goes wide of the net by Jake Lania. We've got the first yellow card already, 24 seconds, just a minute or so into the game, with Jack Comiskey being whistled to the sideline, so Walpole will have the man advantage. Ball comes up. DeMartinez goes behind the net. Up front to Nate DeMartinez, gets over his head. He chases it down. And the Walpole will start it back again. Goes to Lania. Coming in front. Shot, score! It looks like Nate DeMartinez found the opening there and was able to fire it home for Walpole as the Timberwolves go up 1-0 here. 1 minute and 34 seconds into the first quarter. Will Elblanap out there to take the draw for Walpole. Ball on the ground, Will still battling, and Natick comes up with it. No, it's on the ground again, and the Redhawks do come up with it. And then it comes up top to Elkin. Elkin gets it over to Guglielmucci. To Brady Kittler. Natick again, setting it around on the square. Coming in looking for the shot, and it's knocked down by Hutnick. Again, another shot, another save by Hutnick. And Justin comes up with it, clears it for Walpole. Ball goes out of bounds off of Natick. It'll be Nate DeMartinez with it. Up to Lania. Dylan Needham with it. Over to Max Collins. Max moving in. Up top to Dylan Needham. Back to Collins. Collins heading over towards the center of the field. Passes over to Lania. Ball, it goes. It is able to just be saved by Lania. Coming up. Moving in, looking for the shot. Goes behind the net. Comes up to Lania. To Dylan Needham. His shot is wide of the net. Walpole is there. So Braden Matera got that goal for Walpole. With an assist going to Dylan Needham. Matera with the ball, Braden coming in. Shot saved by Heffler. And he's going to bring it down himself to start the play. Long pass. Intercepted for Walpole. Bringing it down is Noah McKenzie. Shot blocked at the side. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Natick ball. Jack McCarthy leaves it for Alex Peck. Peck gets it over to Heffler. Down on the side to Kittler. Elkin with the ball over to Timothy Eckelkamp. Eckelkamp back to Elkin. Elkin coming down on the right side. He sends it back. Goes over to Eckelkamp. He's circling in, goes back behind the net. Up to Elkin. Elkin being guarded. Spins. Shot in front. Nice save by Hutnick. And Walpole comes away with it. Ball on the ground, but the Timberwolves were able to come up with it. It's Patrick Webb. He gets it over to Lania. He's got Drew Naughton to his left behind the net. Gets it over to Naughton. Comes up to DeMartinez. Nate trying to move in. Drops it back. To Lania, Ryan Lania. DeMartinez to Cotter, Jack Cotter, back to DeMartinez. Over to Jake Lania. He spins around, looks for the shot, saved on the ground by Heffler. Natick coming back down. Over to a save by Hutnick on a shot by Eckelkamp. Side pass. Nice score save there by Noah McKenzie. Bringing it down, Pat Webb. Goes behind the net, up top to Jake Lania. He drops it off to Dylan Needham. Collins coming back in, he gets the ball. Walpole trying to move in. Pass to Collins. Back to Collins. He gets it to Naughton. Naughton to Collins. Max coming down on the left. Spins back. Looking to cut in front. No, nothing there. Passing the ball around. Keeping the ball alive is Kevin Needham. Bringing it up front. Looking for Dylan Needham. He gets dumped. The ball's on loose, and Natick comes up with it. Steal by Collins. Max going down on the far side. Back up top to Dylan Needham. Needham trying to cut in, looking for a seam. Shot hit the post, it goes wide. It'll be started back out by Collins. 2:12 left in the first quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a Natick ball. Starting it back will be Alex Peck. Peck gets it to Heffler. Heffler gets quite involved in the starting the attack for the Red Hawks. Over to Peck. Ball goes not quite out of bounds. Natick is able to keep control of it. They get it over to Kyle Proyer. Knocked down nicely by Matt Villeneuve. Timberwolves coming back down to Jake Lania. Shot, goal! Jake Lania puts Walpole up 2-0. Time of the goal is 10:37. Walpole takes a 2-0 lead. Will Ablanap taking the draw for Walpole. Natick wins it though. Behind the net is Peck. Peck drops it back to Elkin. Comes down to Kittler. Up to Donnie Guglielmucci. He gives it to Pinkham. Behind the net. In front. Save again. Hutnick comes up big again. He's got about 5-6 saves already in this game. Ball goes to Patrick Webb. His pass, nice save by Jake Lania. Up top to Nate DeMartinez. DeMartinez over to Cotter on the ground. Walpole's got it. Save. One more shot. Just wide. And the 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass in front, shot, and nothing happens. Two Walpole players collided at the side of the net as the horn sounded, ending the first period. Walpole on top, 2-0. Junior Justin Hutnick has come up with 5 or 6 outstanding saves here in the first quarter. Teams switch sides now, so Walpole will be going left to right on your TV screen. Will Elblanap out to take the draw for the Timberwolves. He wins it. Circling around. Goes behind the net. Braden Matera with it. Matera picks it back up again. He's going to come right. Now he's going to cut in front. Stolen by Natick's Grady Rose. And he drops it off for Heffler, so Heffler can start play. Heffler again. Gets it up to Jack McCarthy. McCarthy sends it ahead to Gabe Elkin. Elkin sends it over to Peck. Alex gets it to Brady Kittler. Kittler coming down the far sideline. Over to Quinn Pinkham. Goes again to Peck. Elkin with it again. Looking to come in, looking for that lane, and finds it's Gabe Elkin. Looks like unassisted for him. Time of the goal is 1:28 seconds of the second quarter. Natick cuts Walpole's lead in half at 2-1 on this Bay State Conference Interdivision game, coming to you from John Turco Field on the Walpole High campus. Natick gets the ball, bringing it down. Pinkham. Up to Elkin. Elkin to Donnie Guglielmucci. Elkin with it. Up top to Guglielmucci again. He gets it to Pinkham. Pinkham is kept out. He goes behind the net to Kittler. Pinkham with the ball, being guarded closely and having the ball knocked down, and Walpole gets it. Pass gets by everybody. Goal! Unbelievable. The puck was, the ball was bouncing down. It was got past, must have gone past 8 different players down there. Nate DiMartinez picks it up and backhands it into the net. Walpole goes up 3-1. The time of the goal, 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Okay, Natick coming back again. It's Elkin. Elkin moves in and scores. Second goal of the game for Elkin. Time of this goal, 3:47. He scored 2 goals in 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Walpole's lead is now 3-2. Natick on the draw, ball still loose, and coming up with it for Walpole is DiMartinez. Ball, Max Collins picks it up. Coming down on the right side. Circles back, loses his footing. Comes back in. Dylan Needham with the ball. Dylan's got 2 assists already. Goes behind the net. Walpole setting up the square. Comes up top. Back to Dylan. Dylan coming down, cutting to his left. Goes behind the net to Matera. Back out to Jack Webb. Max Collins with it. Shot over the top of the net. And Braden Matera will start it out for the T-Wolves. Walpole coming with the ball on the ground, and it's loose. And Evan Heffler was able to get his stick on it. 7 minutes exactly to go in the first half. Walpole's lead is 3-2. Behind the net is Peck for Natick. He gives it to Elkin. Elkin's got both Natick goals. He sends it up to Pinkham. Pinkham to Guglielmucci. Back over to Elkin and to Peck. Elkin. Pinkham coming in, looking for an opening. Gets it over to Guglielmucci. Pinkham trying to come in. He shoots and he scores. And Pinkham, let's see, that's Quinn Pinkham. And we're tied here 3-3. Time of the goal 6:02 of the second quarter. Ball on the ground, and Natick's Ray Gilks comes away with it. And we've got a yellow as Jared Spack is dumped. Peter Metcalf will get the yellow for Natick. 30-second yellow card, so Walpole will have the man up. Okay, starting it down. Over to Dylan Needham. Behind the net. Saved by Heffler. Ball passed over. Pass up ahead to Eckelkamp. Ball on the ground. And Natick's able to come up with it. It's Grady Rose coming in. Hits wide of the net. It'll still be Natick ball. Saved by Hutnick, goes behind the net, and it'll be picked up there by Alex Peck. Peck calls for Pinkham to go in and start it out. Comes back out to the 40. To Elkin. Elkin spinning to trying to get back. Ball on the ground easily to Hutnick. Hutnick sends it ahead. Oh, it's not dropped. And Natick's Tim Eckelkamp gets it. And a timeout called with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first half. We are tied 3-3. Peter Metcalf will start off for Natick on the 40. He comes down on the right. Goes in the T-Wolves cutting in front. Comes over to Pinkham. Pinkham gets it to Elkin. Elkin comes all the way back out to the 36. Hands it off to Guglielmucci. Elkin to Pinkham. Ball is deflected, but it still makes its way over to Pinkham. He gives it to Elkin. Gabe going to his right. Coming back out, looking to start things over again. Comes right down. Behind the net to Peck. Peck's shot is wide on the ground, and Hutnick is able to scoop it up. Passes down the field over to Patrick Webb. And a score from a bad angle by Brady Kittler. Time of the goal, 9:50. So Natick gets their first lead of the game at 4-3. Will Ablanap taking the draw against Ray Gilks. Ablanap wins it. Coming down, he gets dumped. Got another yellow flag. Grady Rose gets 30 seconds for a push. So once again, Walpole will have the man up. Ball comes over to DeMartinez. Matera gets it. Shot wide of the net by Kevin Needham. Shot wide of the net. Dylan Needham there to get the puck and a ball and start it back out for Walpole. Webb to Matera. Shot saved. Walpole coming right back with the ball. Dylan Needham with it. Going to his right. Puts it behind the net to DeMartinez. Nate with the ball again. Coming around in front on the ground, but he gets it back. Pass in front. Walpole gets it. Over to Webb. Patrick gets it. No, it's Matera, I'm sorry. Timeout Walpole with 48 seconds left to go in the half. Natick on top, 4-3. For Walpole, Braden Matera with 2 goals. Drew Naughton with a goal. Dylan Needham with 2 assists, and Patrick Webb with an assist. All right. Goes to Matera. Matera's pass is thrown away, and it'll be Natick ball. Max Jacoby will start it out for the Red Hawks. Ball comes over to James Kittler. Pass coming right back. Long shot way over the net. It'll be Natick ball. 21 seconds left in the half. And timeout called. Okay, Alex Peck will start it off behind the net for the Red Hawks. Comes around, looking for some room. Shoots low, it goes out. That'll be Natick ball. We're down to 12 ticks of the clock left in the half. Elkin bringing it out. Shot over the net, and the horn sounds, ending the first half of play here from John Turco Field with Natick on top, 4-3. For the Timberwolves, Brandon Matera 2 goals, Dylan Needham 2 assists, Drew Naughton a goal, and Patrick Webb an assist. 2 teams are going to take a break now. We'll do the same, and we'll be back shortly with second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half action here from Turco Field, where the Natick Red Hawks are holding a 4-3 lead over your Walpole Timberwolves in this Bay State Conference interdivision game. Walpole in second place in the Herget, Natick in third place in the Carey. Will Elblenap ready to take the draw? He does. Salute. It's won by Natick. Ray Gilkes. On the side, ball comes back out to Pinkham. Goes back to Pinkham, to Kittler, Brady Kittler. Spinning around, ball on the ground, cleared back. And it'll be Walpole ball. Justin Hutnick starts it up, sends the ball up to near midfield. Timberwolves bringing it behind the goal. Up to Jake Lania. Jake gets it to Kevin Needham. Needham circles back down. Behind the net. Jake Lania with the ball, circling around. Shot saved. Walpole does get it. It's Will Elblenap with it. Ablanap sends it back to Drew Naughton. Naughton over to Lania, Jake Lania. Lania looking for somebody. He was going to Dylan Needham. Dylan circling around. Coming out. In front through a screen goes loose, Wild. Ball still loose, and Natick comes up with it. It's Jack Comiskey. And he gives it back to Evan Heffler in the Natick net. Heffler's going to bring it out himself. Long pass downfield. Goes. He does connect with Peter Metcalf. Goes to Elkin. Elkin sends it over to Guglielmucci. He sends it back to Kittler. Brady coming back up. Coming back all the way to the 40, beyond the 40, the 45. Sends it over in the corner. To Kittler. And he gets it to Guglielmucci. His shot is knocked down and Walpole comes up with it. Coming down is that was Collins. He gets it to Matera. Braden circling over. Back to Collins. Max is looking. Long shot goes behind the net. It'll be Walpole ball. Bringing it out is Jake Lania. Jake moving around. On the far side, a shot stopped by Heffler. Heffler's come up big for them, for Natick several times. He gets the ball back, coming down. 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Looking ahead to McCarthy. McCarthy to Kittler. Kittler moving around. Being bothered by Webb. Elkin with the ball. Comes back down, passes over. Ball on the ground. Natick still controlling, and Walpole comes up with it. That was Michael Gillis who came up with that loose ball for the Timberwolves. Peter Metcalf. Xander Pop going in. He gets the ball for Natick. Behind the net to Pinkham. Elkin. And it goes out. It'll be Walpole ball. Starting back is Needham. Kevin Needham. Over to Webb. To Collins to Lania. Back to Collins to Lania. Jake moving in. Still controlling, trying to get in. Shot wide of the net. And we've got a yellow going down. Let's see. Kyle Proya is coming off on Natick. Exactly 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Natick still on top. 4-3. There's been no scoring in the third quarter. Coming up for Walpole. Shot. Oh. And we've got another yellow. And Grady Rose also comes off on a yellow. So Walpole's up two men now. Tara with the ball. Gets it back. On the ground, Walpole does come up with it. Natick gets one player back. Walpole still trying to set up back to Lania, to Matera. Matera takes it behind the net. Walpole trying to set it back up again. Over to DeMartinez. Look at him. Shot wide of the net. And it'll be Walpole ball. 3:54 left in the third quarter. Comes up to Matera. Matera over to, and a steal by the Red Hawks. Jared Spack in for Walpole. Coming down is McDonald. He gets it to Pinkham, and Natick will be circling it around behind the net. Natick back at full strength. Pinkham to Levi Gagnon. Gagnon back to Pinkham. Gagnon drops at the ball, still on the ground, but coming up with it is Tim Eckelkamp. White calls timeout with 2:37 left in the third quarter. Natick still on top, 4-3. All the scoring done so far in the first half. For Walpole, 2 goals by Braden Matera, 1 by Drew Naughton. For Natick, Gabe Elkins got 2 goals. Brady Kittler has a goal, and Quinn Pinkham has a goal. Okay, Natick with the ball. It's Gabe Elkin. He sends it down to Eckelkamp. He gets it back to Elkin. Elkin has a lot of room to start in. Elkin up top to Pickham behind the net, looking for Kittler. Pinkham again to Elkin. Back to Pinkham. He's coming down the middle, looking for the shot. Saved by Hutnick. All right, bringing it down for Walpole is Jack Cotter. On the ground, it's loose. Natick comes up with it. Eckelkamp coming down on the far side. To Elkin. Elkin back to Pinkham. Alex Peck with it. Circling around, looking to come in front. Shot knocked down by Hutnick, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Walpole ball. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. What has been a scoreless third quarter at this point. Kevin Needham coming in for Walpole. Ball loose. That'll be Walpole ball. 39 seconds left. Going down that far side. Applin Alp to Dylan Needham. Jake Lania. Matera up top. Needham to Applin App. Shot wide of the net. Goes out. 4 seconds left. Enough time for Walpole to get off one more quick shot. And they can't do it. And this horn sounds, ending the third quarter, which, as it turns out, was a scoreless third quarter. So, through 36 minutes of play here, Natick holds a 4-3 advantage over your Walpole Timberwolves. This key Herget-Carey battle for playoff contention. Will Alblanap out for Walpole to take the draw, along with Natick's Ray Gilkes. And Gilkes comes up with the ball. Yellow coming down. Gilkes is going to bring it down himself. Goes back to Gilkes, and it was saved by Hutnick. Ball on the ground. Kamari Harris there doing defense. Kamari Hughes, not Harris. Up to Pinkham. Pinkham again with the ball. Gets it to Peck. Peck trying to move in. Ball gets knocked on the ground, but Natick comes up with it. It was Donnie Guglielmucci with it. Comes up top again to Pinkham. Quinn, one of the tri-captains, one of the co-captains, 4 captains for Natick, along with Brady Kittler, James Kittler, Gabe Elkin, and himself. Max Collins and Sean Moriarty, Walpole's captains. There's a shot and a score by Quinn Pinkham. His second goal of the game. Puts Natick on top 5-3. 1:28 into the fourth quarter. Once again, Applinapp and Gilkis on the draw. On top of the Walpole W at midfield. And Will comes up with this one. And there's a yellow. Comes over to Matera. Braden puts it behind the net. Walpole trying to set up. Kevin Needham coming in. Needham with the ball. He gets it up to Collins. Collins hits Naughton. Back to Collins. He's being double teamed, goes behind the net. Passes in front. This may... Coming up with it was DeMartinez going down on the far side. Heads behind the net. Matera gets it. Matera looks, shot saved by Heffler. And we've got another yellow on Natick. Gilkis gets it for a slash. 9:07 left in regulation. Natick up by a pair, 5-3. Walpole really does need to use this advantage here, trailing by a pair. Around. It's Matera. Down to Webb. Lanaya. Shot goes behind the net. Lania gets it. Shot. Score! Lanaya to Matera. So Matera gets his third of the game from Jake Lanaya. Time of the goal, 6:30. Cuts the Natick's lead to 5-4. Well, it will be a Natick ball. Starting it down, Elkin. Elkin going down to the far side. Sends it across to Pinkham. Pinkham's got a pair of goals for Natick already. Circling around in front. That was Peck. And he gets it out to Pinkham. Pinkham slowing things down at the 45. Moving in. Behind the net. Out to, no, it's not. It's Peck is keeping it. To Pinkham. To Kittler. Saved. Ball comes free. Nice knock there by Walpole. That was Spack, and Walpole ties it up. Kevin Needham on the goal. Time of the goal, 4:53. So we are tied 5-5. Natick coming back, but Walpole comes up with it. Six and a half minutes left in regulation. We're all tied here, 5-5. Ball at the ground, scooped ahead, but Natick is able to control it. That's Proya with it. He gives it off to Peck. And that's then to Elkin. Elkin moving towards the center of the field. Circling, gets it to Pinkham. Goes behind the net to Peck. Peck coming in. Good defense by Walpole there. Out to Guglielmucci. Guglielmucci heading back towards the center of the field. Gets it over on the side to Brady Kittler. Kittler trying to cut in. Being defended over there by DeMartinez. Shot and a score from way outside by Elkin puts Natick back on top again. Time of the goal is 7:06. Natick goes up 6-5. Ball on the ground. That'll be a white ball. Grady Rose with it. Gives it to Johnny Guglielmucci. Guglielmucci sends it up to Metcalf. Metcalf coming in. Back to Guglielmucci. He gives it to Elkin. Elkin coming down. He has the lead goal at this point. 4:12 left in regulation. Metcalf gets it. The ball. And Natick controls again. Over to Elkin. Way outside. Saved by Hutnick. And he covers it up. Starts things down the field. Looking ahead over the head of Jack Webb. Natick comes up with it. Throw it behind the net to Evan Heffler, the goalie. James Kittler with it now. And it'll be Walpole ball. .307 left in regulation. Kevin Needham. To Matera, Braden moving down. Drops it off, gets it back. He gives it to Needham. Needham to Ablanalp. Coming in, shoots. And a save, we got a yellow. As .234 left in regulation. Jack McCarthy gets the yellow. 1 minute, so he'll be out for 1 minute. Okay, Walpole with the man advantage for a minute here. Dylan Needham behind the net. Talania to Needham. Needham to Matera, back behind, it's knocked wide. Walpole maintained possession with 2:16 left in regulation. Matera to Lania, back to Matera, to Ablanap, to Matera. Ball on the ground, and it will be Walpole ball. 1:56 and counting. Matera with it, going in front, sends it across, a shot wide. Walpole ball. Walpole coming in to Matera. Goes behind the net. Shot saved by Heffler. Long. And timeout call by Natick with 1 minute 7 seconds left in regulation. Walpole trailing 6-5. If this score holds up, it'll be the third straight one-goal loss for the Timberwolves, including the last goal, which right now is looking like the game winner if it holds up. Elkin coming down. These escapes. Peck. Natick playing keep away here. It's Peck. Being double teamed and is still able to maintain possession of it. Drops it up in front. Walpole holds off, goes to Pinkham. Pinkham to Elkin. Elkin up to Pinkham. To Elkin. Under 20 seconds left in regulation. Natick is gonna get this one. 1 second, and the horn sounds as Natick comes away with the 6-5 win, handing Walpole their third consecutive one-goal loss. For Walpole, they scored first. They scored the first 2 goals and the only 2 goals of the first quarter, with Braden Matera scoring from Dylan Needham, and then Drew Naughton doubling up on that to make it 2-0, also with an assist to Dylan Needham. Gabe Elkin scored the first of his 3 goals to cut the lead to 2-1. Then Braden Matera made it 3-1 from Patrick Webb. But then the Red Hawks scored the next 3 goals. Actually, they scored the next 4 goals before Braden Matera and Kevin Needham were able to even things up at 5-5 with 4:53 mark of the 4th quarter. But Gabe Elkin's goal with 7:06 mark turns out to be the winner and gives Natick the victory. So we would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School boys varsity lacrosse action. Once again, your final score from Turco Field: the Red Hawks of Natick 6, the Timberwolves of Walpole 5.